Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to day 10 of Rimworld Let's Play. We're going to be focusing today on getting out of this starter island. So everything that we've done so far, if you've been watching the last episodes, has been getting us ready, getting our base ready to a point where we're ready to kind of start pushing now into the middle to late game. Now, at the moment, if we have a look at our research, which is literally just completed, as we've turned this on, we have finished our advanced components. So now we can get advanced components. It's telling us that all Outlander settlements sell advanced components. We can send a caravan or buy some. Some visiting traders sell advanced components, and some quests are rewarded with advanced components. So if we have a look at the factions map, so if we have a look here, Outlander settlements, well, there's actually two of them, and they're shaped like houses. So two of them that are shaped like houses. Tribes are shaped like tents, and then there's a gang. So we have one gang, 3 tribes, and 2 Outlanders. Now, these Outlander unions that we've got here, one of them is neutral and one of them is hostile. We cannot trade with the hostile one. If we go there, they will attack us. And so we have to, or we can only go to purple. It's the only one we can go to. If we look at the world map and we have a look at where purple is from where we are, purple is over here. So this is purple. So we need to go from here over to here. Clicking on this, right clicking to here, tells us it's going to be approximately 2.3 days. Okay, so we know it's going to take us a little bit of time to get over there. But that's what we need to do, because we're going to need to go and buy some components and some advanced components. That's what we kind of need to do now. So now that we've built everything we need to build, we've got our base, we've got our people, everything's here, we need to look at how do we now start to progress? How do we start to move forward? Well, the first thing we're going to do is research. We need to be researching to be able to move forward. Now, we need to work on gas operations so that we can do our precision rifling, because that is going to give us our assault rifle. And the reason at the moment that we've been kind of waiting to do this, we didn't want to push this already, was because we needed fabrication. Okay, so we don't have advanced fabrication yet. We need to do that to get advanced components. But because we've completed fabrication, we can now build the fabrication bench. Now, we need the fabrication bench so that we can make assault rifles. Assault rifles require 7 components and a lot of steel. So we're going to have a bottleneck now of steel, which we're going to need. And we're going to want to make these assault rifles. So this is going to be our focus now, is gas operations first. Remember, we've got our 2 research benches to make these quickly. I'm also going to break down all of the urns because we don't need them, not really doing anything. And I'm going to sort out all of this storage here as well. So again, we're going to break all of this down, get the materials we need. And we need to start building out this workshop. So having a look at our production and what we've got available, we can see at the moment we have here, this is an electric smithy. But something we've not built yet is an electric smelter. So we're actually going to put one of these in here. We can actually put this behind the desk, the door. They can still come in and out if they want to. So we're going to put that just there. That's going to be the electric smelter. And then we need to now also build the fabrication bench. To do that, we're going to... let's just deconstruct this stall for a moment. We'll kind of get everyone working, doing their bits. And we're going to get somebody just to come in here and prioritize this chair. Because once that's done, we can build this fabrication bench. Now, for this to go down, we're going to need, as you can see, components. Now, we've already got the advanced components. We've got those. But we need 12 components. Now, we can have a look at the map and see if there's any ship parts. Currently, there's not. We can type in machining to see if there's any machining parts. There's not. So we need to go and buy components. All right, so we're going to get some stallions because we need horses. And we're going to take some people with us. So Woody's got a gun and Chad has got a gun. So we've got the 2 of them at the moment. I guess we can take them. We're going to go out into the world view. And we're going to form a caravan. Forming the caravan, we're going to click on where we want to go, which is over here. And if we right click, we're going to accept this route. By accepting the route, we need to choose who's going to go. So I think we're going to send Woody out. And I think we also mentioned we're going to take, I don't really think it matters who we take. But I think in this case, we're going to take Chad with us. We'll take 2 people with us. Now, also, we're going to want to be able to take a horse with us, right? So if we take this horse, we'll see it goes from 2 days down to 1.6. Now, we can also take some donkeys, and that's going to bring it down to 1.1 day. And that's ideally what we want, right? So we're going to take a donkey. It doesn't matter if we take 1 or 2. We've got 2 people, 1 horse, 1 donkey, 1.1 days. All right, now this donkey is actually pregnant, so we won't take that one. We'll take this one instead. 1.1 days. We also need to be able to take some stuff with us that we want to sell there. So we need to have a look through and see, well, what do we have that we want to sell? And we're actually going to take all of these clothing items with us, okay? We're literally going to take everything with us that we've got here in terms of clothing, because we've been saying for a long time we're going to get rid of this. We'll also take rid of the revolver here that we've got. We can't get rid of a bio-coded weapon, so that's fine. We'll leave that there. There's a dead stallion, unfortunately. We'll leave that. Got loads of stuff there. We'll leave. Books we'll keep. The other bits that we've got there we'll keep. We can take with us some bison wool. We've got quite a lot of that, so we'll take with us 228 of that. We've got sheep wool, which we're actually going to use, so we'll leave. Well, actually, no, we'll take 12 of that down to 150. We're at 51 out of 200 kilograms, so we can still take more stuff with us if we want to. And we can have a look at all the stuff we're going to take, like all the stuff we're not going to use. Now, we can actually make clothing out of all of this, sell the clothing for a lot more money. So we're going to leave that to work on that later. But what we really want to take is at the bottom here, it's going to be silver. So we're going to take with us kind of like, I say, 1,500 silver. Now, the more that we take, the more of a risk we're going to be. We've got 3.2 days worth of food. We're only going to be gone for a day and a half, so that's perfect. And we're going to send it. And now that caravan is forming and it's on its way. So what we're doing right now is we're sending a caravan, which is just a group, and we're sending it out. Now, we don't want to send too many people because what if we get raided? What if we get attacked? We have to be able to defend that. At the same time, we don't want to not take enough people that if we get raided or if we get ambushed in the caravan, we need to defend ourselves. So we really, and we've got a lot of money on us as well, right? So we need to be able to defend ourselves from both raids here and external raids as well. Visitor at the moment, so there's a group visiting the colony, so that's fine. We'll ignore those. These are the, this is the caravan hitching post we made, so these are the 2 that are coming with us. We'll take them out. We're going to head out. We're good to go. All right. We've got enough hay. I think we're going to just make a little bit more hay as well. We're going to just expand this zone a little bit. Just we've got a little bit more hay. All right, so that will work there. And we're going to get rid of some of our animals that we've got as well. So we don't actually need wild boar. We're not going to slaughter them just yet, but we've got enough hay at the moment. We've got enough meat at the moment. But we do want to start working on, like, we've got food, so we're good. I actually want to just go and move this because otherwise it's going to go rotten. Given the fact we had a solar flare, the indoors is now frozen. That's good. All right. We're good. We've got research working, so that's good. Everyone here is chilling. That's good. We really could do some more people. People would be nice. But otherwise, yep, everything here is just ticking along nicely. Going really well. Some granite here. We're not really bothered about granite, but I guess we can come out here and just, pull this down if we wanted to. These are kind of like burned stumps, so all that fire that we had. This is grey coming out. We'll just get a bit of granite. We just get rid of everything that we've got here. That's good. All right. We moved the turrets. Everything's nice and clean. We could make a better kill zone. I think we're going to work on that next. But for now, we're okay. So we've got another horse. We just tamed another stallion, which is good. Ray's going to throw a party. And now we need to work on all of this. This is just our stockpiling, right? So we don't want food in any of these. So we're going to make sure priority is low, but no food and no corpses. Cool. All right, so for this, we'll press N, and then across here, we'll just press J. That's our dumping zones. And we kind of need to figure out what's going to go in here, right? So we're going to clear everything to start with because we don't want food and preferred quality, so that's fine. We're just going to do everything the same to start with. Okay, cool. Okay. And now we're going to work through. So first thing that we're going to want is going to be wood. All All right, we're going to want to know where all of our wood resources are. So we're going to do 2 of these for wood. Nice and easy. So now we've got our wood. Next thing that we're going to want to know about. And by the way, up here we can do things like, we don't really want to do chunks, but we can do raw if we want to. We can. I think we're probably going to keep raw down the bottom here. It makes more sense. So for this one, we can expand this down to here. Okay, and this can just be for chunks. So all the chunks can go here, and that's going to be important. There's nothing else anywhere, so that's fine. And so in here, these are going to be the different bricks that we've got available to us. So if we look at manufactured, I think it's, no, it's not in not in building. I forget where it is. So if I type in, not steel, but if I type in something like granite, oh, it's in raw resources, stone blocks. There we go. So, okay. So if I look at raw resources, so we're going to, in here, we're going to clear all. We're going to go to raw resources, stone blocks, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we're going to start with this one. It's going to be granite blocks. Okay. Then this one, we're going to have clear all limestone. This one's going to be clear all. We're going to go for marble blocks. This one's going to be clear all. We're going to go sandstone. And this one, we're going to go clear all. And this one's going to be slate. Perfect. We can extend out later if we need to make this bigger. That's okay for now, though. This is just going to be all the chunks that are going to get put in. And so inside here, we've got 2 for wood, which is good to start with. That should be all of the wood sorted. And then because we're going to go for important here, that should get all of the wood moved over, right? So now all we're going to do at this point is just start working through to see all of the things that we've got. So we know that we're looking at raw resources at the moment. And if we're looking at, we've got wood. And so I guess the next thing we're going to want is steel. Because we want to know how much steel we've got. And steel isn't actually under the chunks, even though it kind of is. We're going to do two for steel. After steel, we've got that. We're going to need to look at some of the other stuff we've got here. So we'll do 1 for silver. So we've got silver. We'll do 1 for plasteel. We'll do 1 for jade. We'll do 1 for gold. And we'll do 1 for uranium. Again, we want to get the food and stuff out here because we don't want our stuff to spoil. That's quite important. And then in terms of this one, I guess we can just leave this one. That's everything that we've got in there. That's all done. Plant matter. Yeah, I guess we can do plant matter for that one. All right, just so we've got some extra stuff there. Cool. All right, so then what do we need? Well, I've got 2 more here. So we've done stone blocks. That's all of raw resources. So now we're going to be looking at, I guess, items. So we can have a look at items if we need to. So for now, we'll just do a dump of 2 of these for items. All right, then we'll leave a gap for now. We'll do a gap for 2 of these for weapons, just for now. And then we'll do a gap of 2 of these for apparel, just for now. Maybe we'll do 4 for apparel for now. And there's no corpses in here. All right, so no, there's no food. In terms of manufactured, we can have a look at manufactured if we want to. Again, just for now, we'll just do these. So what we'll do is when these are all sorted, we'll come back and then we'll start to move stuff. We'll start to move it down. Now I'm going to do textiles. I can do weapons and textiles. I'm going to do textiles here. So in manufactured, in textiles, first thing we can do here is we can do cloth. So I can do this one to be cloth. And we'll do 2 for cloth. In fact, we'll probably do, 2 for cloth works fine. And then we can do, there's a lot of different leathers, right? So we're going to do 2 for leathers. Then we're going to do 2 for wool. And if we need more, we'll come back and we'll do more. And then this one can be for these 3 if we need them. All right, that's textiles done. Cool. All right, we'll see how that looks. We'll let everything work. The caravan has arrived. We're going to jump to our location. All right, now because we're here, we can simply click on either attack or we can click on trade. We're going to click on trade. This is going to allow us to trade with them. First thing we're going to do is sell off all of the items that we want to sell. and see what they want to take. So they're going to take this from us. They'll take that revolver from us. They'll take the sheep wool and the bison wool, but they're not actually wanting to take... Did we not bring the rest of the clothes with us? I thought we bought all the other clothes. Maybe we didn't bring them. Interesting. Okay. But we want the components, all right? That's what we're after here. So in terms of components, we're going to drag as many of these across as we can. And then we're going to bring as many advanced components we can. That's going to cost us 1,980. So we need to look at what else can we give them. There's nothing else that they really want except berries and horses. Yeah, there's nothing else they're willing to take. And that's fine. It just means we're going to take a few less components. So what we'll do is we'll take maybe 40 components. Maybe a few less. We'll go for 35. There we go. All right, that's how many we can actually take, 36 and 3. Unless we take 2 of these, and then we can take a few more of these. 42 and 2, that's what we'll take. That's all of our money spent, plus all the other stuff we've given them. We'll accept that. All right, so we now have that. Now we can just right-click on this to enter ground 0, and we'll go back. Nice. So that's our deal done, initial deal, to get all of our components that we need. I don't think there's any steel left on the map. Oh yeah, there is. There's loads of steel. So we're going to click on the steel. We're going to mine the vein. We're going to mine this vein as well. All right, there's also this huge vein up here. So we're going to mine that and this. And that one. A few bits of limestone there. I guess we just get rid of them to clean up the map. Just make sure there's no overhanging here. There's not. We're fine. Cool. Is there any more steel? Nope, that's all here. Cool. All right, so that's going to be all of the steel. All right. And we're good to go. So everything now's cool. Everyone's happy. Everything's good. We've got tons of food, so we're absolutely fine for food. We've got some limestone coming in so we can finish off things like this, which should be built. Just missing the limestone blocks. We'll get this bedroom finished as well. Okay, so these two are just beating each other up, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. They just had a fight, but they're okay. They'll be fine. Looking at needs. Needs are okay there. Needs are okay there. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So as you can see, we are starting to sort everything out now. It's starting to move stuff around. It's taking a little bit of time, but it is getting there. That'll keep moving stuff around. We'll wait until that's all finished. So we've got some cloth going in here, which we didn't agree to. So we need to have a look at why. So if we look at raw resources, it should just be, it doesn't say cloth. It says no cloth. So I don't know why that's there. But that's obviously all getting moved. So we'll just chill, wait for that. Dog's helping as well, which is amazing. We'll look at the wildlife. Nothing else we want. There is a grizzly bear. We probably need to kill that at some point. Lots of squirrels, rats, things like that. That's fine. All right, we're good. Got more cloth there. We've got more stuff there. That's all good. We probably need to turn this back on. So if we're cremating corpses, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do animal corpses, but we're not going to allow fresh. So we'll do animal corpses that are not fresh. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 5 of them. Cool. So that'll get all of those out of the way. Okay. I got a drone. That's fine. It's just going to lower the mood of everyone. But we're good at the moment. We've got a couple of hospital beds. We want to build a couple more. We can do that once these new ones come in. So we'll be able to do that. And now we just want to start preparing. So the research is underway. And we want to get to this precision rifling. That's important for us, yeah? One of the other things that we can work on at the moment, if we have a look at the table, We can start to make things like flak helmets, flak vests, flak jackets, flak pants. Right, we can make all of this. Now, it's obviously going to be quite good to make this if we look at what we get from it. The other thing we can do, though, on this table down here, if we look at it, is we can make plate armor. Now, plate armor requires, if we look at this, 170 metal or wood. Okay, so if we have a look at this, this gives us 290 hit points if we were to use steel. 290 hit points if we use the wood, we'll get 188. So still something if we were to use wood, and we could get a lot of wood. Plus steel, we get 810, right? But this covers overlapping solid to cover the entire body from neck to feet. So just a decent bit of armor if we were to go for this. But if we have a look again, and we have to think about what this is going to cost us, right? So this is where we have to start doing a little bit more, just a little bit more research. And so here we're going to get 290 hit points, HP. In return, it's going to cost us, in terms of steel, 170. Okay? And that's what it's going to cost us. So, okay. All right, then in terms of everything else that we need, so if we were to come back down to, or up here, sorry, and look at this, to make this is going to take us 48, that'd be 40, but we also need plasteel for that as well, right? So that's a flak helmet. We could make a simple helmet, but that's still 40. That's going to be 60, so that's 100. That's going to be 170, and that's going to be even more, right? So that's going to be 230 in total. So we need 230 as opposed to 170. And if we look at what we get from this in terms of hit points, so from this one alone, we get 200 max hit points, right? So each thing will have its own individual space. So we're going to end up with, because we've got 4 items, like 2, 4, 6, maybe 800 combined hit points. But again, only about 200 in one particular area. Again, if I show you the flak vest, so the flak vest is going to have 200 hit points. And then if we go for the flak jacket over the top here, that's another 200. So you can have 400 as opposed to 290. So you get a little bit more. But it costs so much more, right? So what we're going to do at the moment is we want steel. We need loads and loads of steel. Steel's kind of what we want to be chasing for at the moment. We need to get as much of it as we can. And so what we kind of really want to make is this plate armor. We've got 6 people. We've actually got 8 people. So we're going to make 8 plate armors. All right, and we're going to make these out of steel. We could make them out of silver. We're not going to do that. We're going to make them out of steel. Right, so 8 plate armors out of steel. All right, that's what we're going to do. All right. That's the first step. Also, we're going to get these components back. We're going to be able to build this advanced bench so we can start making components from it. So steel. Steel is now what we need. We just need as much steel as we can get. All right. Reinforced barrel. Not really bothered about that. We're going to leave it. Nothing else available at the moment. That's okay. We'll wait for the caravan to come back. It is on its way. Got a little bit of limestone now as well, which is good. All right. There is actually a little bit of limestone here, which if I was to mine this, it's nice, but it's not going to get everything because we need the bricks. So we'll have to wait for those. This, in terms of making granite blocks or limestone blocks, we're going to get rid of that now. We're just going to say make any stone blocks. And we're going to do that forever. Yep, because that just needs to be done. Okay. He's going to smash up random furniture, which is a little bit annoying, but because he's out here, it's okay. All right, he's just going to smash the wall up. That's fine. Caravan's back. Woody's gone to sleep there, apparently. Fair enough. All right, Strange is obviously stressed out. Why is Strange stressed out? It's just that low psychic drone and everything else. Okay, cool. All right, we've got components. So that means I can now get... Oh, it's actually Strange that I want to build this, but we'll get Chad to do it. Chad, come down here, mate. Build this for us. And now we're going to build out this fabrication bench with all the parts that we need. Okay, cool. So this is all coming together now as a workshop, right? Got everything that we need. Maybe that is blocking the door and I can't get through now, but I thought you could. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm blocking the door, so I can't get through that way now. That's fine, I don't need to. I can go through that way instead. Okay, so now that that's all done and we've got everything we need there, this is now built. So again, all we can do with this is make components, but we need steel for that, right? So now components, not an issue, but we need steel. So how do we get steel? Well, it's really easy. What we need to do, first thing, we'll make another caravan. So we go to the world map and we're going to form a caravan. And we're actually just going to go to the very, very next square of where we are, right? We're going to go to here. We're going to accept this. We'll take with us a couple of people. So we really want to take the people that are going to be good at mining. So if we look in their bio, we'll be able to see if they're good at mining or not. So Woody is not. So we actually don't want to take Woody, right? We can have a look at Grey. Grey mining is good. Yep, so we'll take Grey with us. Chad, we'll have a quick look in the bio and see. Chad's not too bad. We'll take Chad with us as well. Jammer. Jammer in terms of mining. Yes, 6 in mining is not bad. We can do that as well. We've got Cheeseman here, so we can take Cheeseman with us. If we have a look at Cheeseman, 3, not really that good. We'll leave him behind. Abby, mining, 3 as well. Not really that good. Oski, let's have a look. Mining is a 6. Yep, so we can take, and then Strange. Strange for a mining is a 1, so yeah, not very good. So we'll take one more. We will take Cheeseman with us. All right, then what we're going to do in terms of no items. Everyone we've got pretty much has got a gun. We're going to go travel... people and animals, and we're going to take the stallions with us, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. That's going to give us 427 kilograms. And we're going to take a couple of donkeys as well. So we've got the donkeys with us as well, right? So the donkeys are only 49. We could take the bisons with us. So if we took a donkey, a couple of donkeys, it's less, right? If we take the bisons with us, yeah, it's the same amount of time. But the bisons can actually carry more. So if we took all the bisons, there we go. All of these are going to take 84. We'll take all of those with us. But the stallions are 84 kilograms. So it's the horses we want. They move faster and they're better. So horses are really what we want, right? Not donkeys. We're going to get rid of everything else. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we look at people, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as long as every person has with them that's perfect. We could take the lab as well if we wanted to, because then the lab can help do stuff and move stuff about. And we're going to send that. All right, there we go, confirmed. So now they're going to get ready and they're going to head to the next square. And all we're basically going to have here is another square just like this, but with new resources, because we haven't really got that many resources left on this square. This one's, I mean, there's a few bits that we can mine, but overall, yeah, this one's pretty done. We want to make sure this one's done, so the plate armor is quite important. We need someone that's going to be able to craft that. Strange is your man for that, so we're going to let him do it. Because if we look at our bios, Strange, in terms of crafting, is a level 7. And I don't think anybody else likes crafting, so it's Strange's job to do crafting. This is Strange's room. All right, caravan's on its way out. Everything else is good. People that are going to stay behind, they're fine. Strange is going to get as much steel as he can to make this gear, but he's going to need just so much more, right? So, steel. Steel is what we need. Steel is what we're struggling with. Next day, the eclipse is ending. Temperature's back to normal. Let's just have a quick look. Everything looks good in there. All right, we're good to go. Everyone's heading out. Caravan's going. We still got those clothes there. We did actually take them, but they didn't buy them. A few items to trade here. All right, we'll ask Woody if he wants to trade. He might take some of the clothes. He might do some of the other stuff. We want steel, so we'll basically we can get rid of some of the animals if we want to. He's got no steel, so that's fine. He's not willing to trade anything else. He hasn't actually got that much money, to be honest. Excuse me. He's going to offer us... he can give us components, but we can make components now. So do we really want to buy them if we know that we can... I mean, we can bring them in. That's fine. We'll bring in 2 off of him. He's got medicine. We don't want that. Reinforced barrels. We're not bothered by that. And he doesn't really want Nah. Not really worth trading with him. Traps are all set up. Everything's done there. Everything's set up here. That's all working. We're good here. All of the items have been moved, so that's okay. As you can see with this one, though, this stuff is a little bit pushed out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this one across. So we'll press N, and then across here we'll press just like J and J to give those two at the end. And then this one that we were looking at, this one's all a little bit of a mess, right? So let's have a look. What were we bringing in here? It was manufactured, right? All right, so let's break manufactured down. Now, we don't actually want textiles in any of these because textiles should be coming into the one below it because all textiles should be down here, right? So we can do, in fact, if we clear all, in terms of manufactured, we'll do this one for medicine. We'll clear all, we'll do this one for drugs. Clear all, we'll do this one for mortar shells, right? Then, if we clear all, we can do one for components. We can do one for advanced components. And then we can do one that's going to have chem fuel if we've got it, this, or any wart or anything else. Not that we've got anything, right? That's all, this is all manufactured in here. Cool. All right. And then on this one below, this is where we're going to have things like cotton and other stuff like that and wool, etc., etc. And textiles. So we've got a lot of leathers on here, a lot of other things on here. Cool. All right. Next trade, what he's going to do is going to be a good one. The caravan is on its way out. And in terms of food, still got 95 meals left, so that's good. All the food's been taken out of here. Everything's good. No resources here. That's all fine. There are some limestone chunks, but we're not that bothered about those. We'll just get rid of those. We don't want them. That's working, yes. Let's just check this one out. That one's working, yes. And then this one over here is working, yes. That's all good. I think there's good. Strange, who's up? We're going to prioritize working on this, but he needs... We can try and do this, so if there's any slag, we can work on that. Yep, so we'll get him to work on that. That means he's going to go and grab any bits of slag that are out here. So bits like this. He'll bring that back and we'll get some steel from it. We have no steel at the moment. Caravan is on its way. It's sleeping at the moment. Oh. We can choose it to go in a different place. We're just going to just do that by right clicking. We're just going to do this though. Once the caravan arrives, we click on it and then we just click camp. And then they're going to set a camp up. All right, here is the camp. So now that we're here, all we need to do is type in steel. And look at that. Loads of steel. Now, this is all going to be things like steel walls and things like that. So we're just going to break all of this down. There's not really much else there that we need. That looks like some limestone. We'll take that. Right, so they're going to walk over and start breaking all of that stuff up. There's another load of stuff over here, so we'll take this. Again, good thing about this is once it's broken down, we can take it with us. Steel tables, some steel columns, steel urns. All right, so it's just a little bit at the moment, but this is a starting point for us to be able to get some steel, which is great. And a bit of limestone as well, which is nice. And that's why I brought a few people with us, so we can tear this stuff down quickly. And we don't need to be here for long. Just long enough to get all of this stuff. They're going to come break this stuff down now, work on this side. And this is also where I've got all the horses and the donkeys and everything else that we needed. All right, now we're going to type in here ship. See if there's any ship. No, there's nothing. We're typing compact. Nope, there's nothing. All right, so there's actually nothing else here. Is there an ancient danger or anything else? No, there's not, but there is some stuff here. Again, we'll get this one all broken down. Now, we don't actually have to pick it up, so all we have to do is break it down, and then that's all of the steel that we needed, right? Done. So, oh, no, look, there's some more stuff here. We'll take all of this down. Okay. Another research is done. That's great. We can work on the next part of that now. Just looking around the map, having a quick check. There's nothing here. I mean, there's a couple of bits there, but whatever. Everything else is good. There's nothing else here. There's no like ancient dangers or anything like that. All right, we're good to go. So we'll just rip this last piece down. And then once we're done here, just take that table down. Cool. Then we're going to go back to the world view. We click on this and we reform caravan. And we click on where we want to go. So let's just say we want to go home. We can accept that. And now it's going to say, what do we want to take with us in terms of items? We can choose what we want to take. So we can actually take, well, we can't take all the limestone chunks. It's a little bit too much. But we can take, and look, there's some bison wool there and some steel as well. We want to take all of the steel. Right, that's the main thing we want to do. So if we try to take all that steel, it's actually going to weigh quite a lot. So we have to look at what's available to take. We want to take the limestone blocks, ideally. All right, so the limestone blocks. Now the bison wool weighs not really that much, right? So we can take the bison wool. We're taking 500 steel, which is great. We've got 500 steel just from that one run. We're going to take the limestone blocks because we're using some limestone. We're using some granite as well. So we'll take the granite blocks because they're always good. We'll take the slate urn. We can't, unfortunately, these weigh far too much, right? The chunks, they weigh too much. We could take a couple of them, but it's the blocks that are going to be better for us, right? And so, yeah, we're going to take just a few of the marble blocks just to fill us up so we've got them. There we go. All right, and that's exactly what we can bring back, and we're going to send. So now we're sending that caravan with everything we've got back home. And we can just do that in a nice little circle around us, and we're going to bring up like 5, 1, 2, maybe like 3,000 still. And that's how quick it is. We're back. Now, we could have just gone from one to the other, but as you can see, we kind of took everything we needed with us there, right? So now that we're back and we've got all of that stuff, Strange is now going to be able to work on what he needs to do, which is making these, because he's got more than enough now. So everyone's going to have their outfits. And we need to look at research. So in terms of research, the next research we want to do, coming back, is going to be precision rifling. And precision rifling is going to give us our assault rifles, and that's what we want. We want assault rifles, which are going to take steel and components. So everyone can have an assault rifle, everyone can have a set of body armor. And yeah, I mean, we could have done this a lot earlier, but we wanted to get the defenses done, we wanted to get the base done, we wanted to get all of this set up first. Remember, we kind of started just on our own, right? All right, and look at that. There's already 257 slate in here. Everyone's exhausted, so we'll just let them go to bed and do their thing. And in the morning, we'll crack on and we'll do the same thing again, and we'll just rinse and repeat. So we've now got so many components. Remember, that first component run was just to get the component bench built. We can now build our own components. We don't need to buy them anymore. Strange has just collapsed, unfortunately. The other thing we can start doing, we can start to make clothing. So thinking about what clothing we're going to make, we need stuff that we're going to be able to sell. Some of the stuff that we're going to be able to sell is going to be parkas. We can make parkas. We need to look at what materials we're going to use. I don't want to be able to use cloth, but we can use, and I don't really want to use the wool at the moment or any of this, but I can use all of the leathers that we've got. We've got so many different leathers. So I'm going to start making parkas out of leathers, right? So what leathers are going to be good for warmth, right? So a bit better in all temperature, okay. Bird skin provides a little protection, so not that. Good at temperature regulation in cold climate, so blue fair parkas are going to be good. They'll sell for a lot. This is for high climates. So we don't want a parka in a high climate, so we're not going to use camel hide. This is expensive. Looking through this. Poor insulator, so we don't want that. This one is insulates very well, so we'll do that one as well. Human leather, no, not very good at insulating. Light leather, not very good. Looking at the rest of them here. Patch leather, not very good. Pigskin, not insulating, very good. Rhinoceros leather. Okay. This one, used for highest quality crafts for its insulation and strength. And then wolf skin as well. Difficult to pierce and insulates well against cold. So if we're making parkas, that's what we're going to make it out of. And it's just good to know that, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that forever until we've used up all of the materials that we've got. And then we're going to sell them for money. And it's going to build up our skills as well. So we've got crafting skills going on. We kind of need another couple of people doing crafting. I don't know anyone else that's got crafting points. There's a 3, that's a 7, there's a 2, 0, 1, and a 1. So kind of feel like it's going to be Chad's responsibility because he's doing research. If he's not doing research and he's got no bed rest, we'll put this lot onto 3. So he's going to be doing that now. Cool. Nice. All right, we've got a raid coming in. And they're attacking immediately. Oh, wow. That's a huge raid. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them coming in. All right, well. We're going to have to draft up and get ready for this. We've got this here. Next thing we're going to do is put everyone here like this. And then when they come in, hopefully they won't all die. That's the goal. I need Cheeseman to move over here. Kind of want Woody to move over here. Don't want anyone to get shot. Oh, Jammer's got... Oh, Jammer's on my side. That's fine. Oh, Oski's in trouble as well. Oski, you going to get in? Oski, get in. Oh, no, the dog's in. The dog... No, come on, get the dog back. Get the dog back. So, I don't want the dog out fighting. Because the dog's with Oski. Please do not kill the dog. No. The dog's already fighting and there is nothing I can do to stop it. Unless I'm going to create a new area. I'm going to create a new area. I'm going to try something, right? So, area 2. I'm just going to put area 2 here. And then I'm going to go for animals. And the Labrador is only allowed in area 2. Alright? Nope. Don't kill the dog. Please don't kill the dog. I'll be very upset if the dog dies. Right, hopefully they'll leave the dog now. Alright. There's one down. Nice. Right, no one survived, sadly. How long has this person got until they clap? 7 hours. Alright. Let's get Woody out. Everyone else can just go back to work. But Woody can come out here. How long's the dog got? 3 hours. We're okay. Okay. That was a kill. Dog's getting tended to. Dog's going to be okay. Good. Hold on a second. Someone's not dead. Okay, we got one. So, Woody, come back and capture. How long until they die? 6 hours. I think everyone else is dead, right? Cool. So we did manage to capture one. Great. So we'll put them back. I'll get Abby to come and strip everybody. And then strip and strip. and out here, strip. So we'll take all the clothes back. We've got loads of jade. All the clothes are off. Cool. Woody is tending, and that means that... Hold on, maybe Woody isn't tending. So Woody should be tending. Oh, it's received. Okay, Abby's going to be tending. Cool. Okay, right. So Abby's coming in to do the tending. We can put a new hospital bed in here now as well, so we can do that. So let's go to furniture. We'll make a hospital bed, so anyone that needs it. And we'll put a little hospital area together here. They're healing up. Everyone's okay. There is a medical emergency. It's Porcupine, but I think Porcupine is going to live. Yes. And so now we click on Porcupine, and we're going to turn them into a recruit. Very important to do. And hopefully we get a new recruit. Let's have a look. What can Porcupine do? Plants. Plants, shooting, and look at that. Construction. Great. Nice. So whenever we get a raid, what we can really hope for is maybe 1 or 2 people that don't die. And if we can get them and use them like that, it's always going to be, or it's going to allow us to get prisoners, because we need prisoners, right? Prisoners are people, and we need people. Right, Laboratory 1 is back up and running again. That's great. Let's have a quick look. How is the lab? Cool. Lab's good. Everyone's good. Everything's good. All right. Day 10 a success. Everything's going well. Looking at wildlife. Got the mare that we're working on. Everything else is good. How much food have we got left? 89. Cool. We could really do with... We actually want to turn this off, right? We want to suspend this. And the reason we want to do that is because we've got all these corpses here, yeah? We actually want to cook up these corpses. Hold on, what's going on in here? That's meant to be food. It's just meant to be food, nothing else. Food and corpses. Okay, so we've got food and corpses in here. Cool. And I guess for Jammer, I just want Jammer to be able to clean these rooms up because they're absolutely minging. I don't want anyone to get infected, right? Right, so Jammer can go around and just do a quick clean up. We want to be able to butcher people to get their meat. Okay, and the reason we want to do that is because on here, I want to be able to add another bill that is going to make kibble. Because kibble is going to be good for the animals, okay? Now, in order to make kibble, I'm going to need 20 meat, which can be human meat, and either hay or something else as well, right? So if I want to make this, I'm going to allow from a raw food. Okay, we're going to clear all. From a meat perspective, we're only going to use human meat. Okay, from a meat perspective, we're only going to use human meat, and we're going to use hay. So now, we've got meat and hay together is going to make kibble. That means we should always use human meat. Whenever we can chop them up, we should. Because we chop up the humans. That also means here now when we're going to do butchering, we are going to do human corpses. Yes, 100%. Not colonists, just strangers. Not colonists. So if colonists die, we don't want to butcher them. Made that mistake before and chopped up my own son. All right, so good. We have about 250 of this left. Okay. And now we're starting to make this steel plate armor, right? So if I start to type in plate, I've got one that's unfinished and that's it. It is sleep time. Most people should be in bed except Strange, who's not. He's building a hospital bed. Cool. He's going to move into the hospital bed. That's good. So now he'll heal quicker, which is better for us. I don't think I've done, in terms of research yet, have I got the... No, I need to do vitals machine. Or the vitals monitor I'll do next, because then that's going to help the healing process even more. And yeah, we definitely want to do a little bit on the floor here as well. So if I was to change the floors over, I want to do these sterile tiles. I can make those as well, right? So that's just going to make the floor a little bit better. So I can flip that hospital bed if I want and put two either side. That we can do that in a bit. Cool. All right, so far so good. Let Woody eat his food, and then I'm going to get him to... Oh, it's already reserved. Jammer's doing it. Cool. Nice. Happy days so far. Who doesn't have a gun at the moment? Oski doesn't have a gun. So we'll get the pistol. In terms of smelting, we're going to smelt a weapon, and the weapon that we're going to do is just going to be bio-coded. So if it's bio-coded, we'll do that. Nice. I guess we can get Abby on that. Oh, fire. What happened there? Was that grey? A fault in the electrical circuit caused a short circuit. All right, well, he's putting it out, which is nice. He's gonna... We should repair that. It's actually not that badly damaged. We're not even using it at the moment, to be fair. It's turned off. There's a lot of human meat sitting out here. Huh. Oh, look, priority is critical. So that should just be priority low. Because that should be in here. That stuff kind of needs to be moved from here. Death, duck 6. Wait, what? Was that was a duck ours? Okay. Didn't even, oh, there's ducks here. Are the ducks ours? We've got ducks. They're all ours. I had no idea. They're not even in a pen. Just a load of ducks have come in. Oh, look, ducks joined. Group of ducks. We could get eggs from them, right? Maybe we'll pen them up, we'll see. But if we do get them penned up, and they do happen, that happens later, we might get some eggs from them, so that'd be pretty cool. Got to sort that bear out, though. Right, the dog's eating the food, which I guess is okay. I need Cheeseman to work on... Right, can't butcher, but why can't you make kibble? Oh, we should probably do that until we have... Actually, no, we should just do that forever. So, can you now... Yes, you can. Cool, so let's get him back to... There you go, he's going to make some of that now. Some hay. Nice, now we've got kibble. Question is, where's the kibble going to live? I think the kibble should live on here. So we're going to clear everything on here. We'll turn that into kibble. Right, and that's going to be critical for kibble. So we'll grab that. There's a lot of kibble there. And to be fair, kibble doesn't go funny. So I guess in terms of a zone, we can do a stockpile zone over here, like this. And this can be for kibble. But we'll do it as a low priority kibble. And then this can be the... This can be the, the critical kibble. Cool. So now we've got loads of kibble. Look at that. Process works. Good. So now they've all got kibble to eat instead of hay, which is good. And they'll eat that, and that means that's going to go a lot longer. And we're not using our meat anymore. We're using human meat instead, which is cool. Research is flying because we've got 2 people researching now. I don't know where Strange is. I'm going to move Strange next to Woody because Strange is important, right? I kind of want him smelting. That's going to get done later. In fact, what does that require? I forget. Steel and silver. Okay, right, that's fine. I've got loads of steel for now. I don't think there's anywhere left for the animals to sleep. We have so many animals. And that's cool, because we've got loads of food. Everyone's happy. Cheeseman's a little bit stressed out. He needs food. Well, why doesn't he eat? Oh, because he's making kibble. All right, okay, go and get some food, mate. He needs to rest, because otherwise he's going to burn out. This has got like a day or something left. Kind of want to dump all the stuff off this shelf. Let's get Gray to prioritize hauling this. There we go. And we're going to get raided. Okay, good. We've got another raid. Wait, what? Ah, these are drop pods. Oh, no. One's inside. That is really bad. Okay. We need to get everybody in guns, including Strange. We need to get everyone in here. Bishop's actually got a gun as well. This is not good. Okay, that's good. Now we need to get back outside here. Strange is going to be okay. This one's dead, but see how crazy that is that they got caught up in drop pods? This one's got a gun and this one's got a gun. So we have to be careful of drop pods coming in from things like raids like that. I don't need Strange anymore, so I think he can go and heal himself. We're just going to send everyone after this one. Okay, that's good. Everyone up here on this one. Now we'll send Woody out with his gun. And everyone else can stop. Cool. And Woody's quite quick anyway, so that's fine. Jammer seems to be quicker though. Jammer, can you get out of my way, please? I want to hopefully try and capture one. Nice, that's a good shot. No. No immediate danger. All right, they're out. That's fine. It was worth trying. I need to make a better. I'm gonna work on a better system here for the kill kill thing there. All right, he's gonna get butchered up, which means we'll get his clothes off, which is nice. And we've got more human meat. That's good. All right, research is done. Vitals monitors next. We can now make assault rifles. Good. Let's look at our animals. We have so many animals. We're going to get rid of the wild boars, right? We don't want them anymore. So let's slaughter all the wild boars. Get rid of all of them. They're not really doing anything for us, so we'll just get rid of them. That's going to be a massive slaughter. All the meanwhile, Strange, who is now, by the way, wearing the gear, look. He's got the steel plate armor, which is pretty cool. And he's still got clothes on as well. He's wearing the steel plate armor, and that's what we want, so that's cool. All right, everyone's healed up nicely. Got another gun there that we can move. Loads of weaponry there. Sadly, they all died. They did leave us some steel slag and some 300 silver. Wow, okay. That was nice. And the slag's going to be from the drop pods, so we can use that. I think Chad can probably do that. We've got that bio-encoded gun as well we want to get rid of, so... Maybe get... And Chad is using that, but I think we're going to get Jammer on this instead. Because we want to get Chad to rest. Back. Yeah, Chad's cool. Chad's just chilling. Oh. Bison 4 is pregnant. Wow, okay. Jammer is going to work on that. Yeah, we knew about that anyway. There's a new quest. All right, let's have a look. What can we get from this quest? Wow. Plasteel. Quite a lot of plasteel, which is good. But we need to make 12 flak vests. Okay, 12 flak vests. But we can also get 49 goodwill if we do that. And we're in neutral at the moment. So we don't need a goodwill. But plasteel's really important. We're going to need so much of that later. And a mega screen TV. That's pretty cool, right? We would have to go and deliver all of this though, but 12 flak vests of normal quality. All right, let's have a look. What is that going to take, right? Flak vest is 12 components. That's a lot of steel. That's 600 steel. And that's a lot of cloth as well. We could do it. I feel like we've got so much going on at the moment that whilst I do like the idea of that quest, and I am tempted to do it because it's a good quest because we're going to get 365 plasteel, and I've only got 128 of it and I'm going to need so much of it, I am tempted to go and do that. Need to sort all of this stuff out as well. We'll do that later. And it would mean... No, I tell you what, because I need to make the assault rifles and I need to make the armor. You can see these raids are starting to get a bit bigger now and a bit harder. So I want to prepare for them. All right, Oski, can you probably... Can you haul all of this stuff for me, please? I really kind of want to get rid of all of this. All right, get rid of all of that. Still got some human meat out here, which is going to spoil in 5 hours. So I guess for Cheeseman, we want to haul that meat, and then haul that meat, and then haul that meat. There we go. We've got loads and loads of kibble. Why is there no kibble here? That should be kibble. If I get Abby to... Oh, Abby's actually bringing it already. That's cool. All right, so that can only take 50. So what we're going to do is expand that zone and we're going to put kibble there like that. And that's going to be the critical kibble. Mad squirrels, how many of them? Just one? Oh, that's right. It's not even going to make it inside, is it? No. Done. Unless... Is that a mad squirrel? Nope, that's a healthy squirrel. Cool. All right, that's so far so good. He's going to put the kibble... Oh, he's going to put it over there now, isn't he? So let's just delete that zone. That's fine. And then because that's not in the zone anymore, it'll get picked up. That's fine. Kibble can stay in there. Don't really know where else to put the kibble, so I'm just going to, I guess, do that. Kibble can go anywhere as long as it's around there, right? It's all good. That works. I don't know what that's doing there. But we're going to deconstruct it. So many bisons, but we've got so much meat and we can't even do anything with all this meat. Unconscious? Oh, just sleeping. Okay. What's going on here then? Got the horses now. So because the horses are good and we've got 4 horses, stallions and mares. We're just going to get rid of the donkeys. I don't need donkeys. So all the donkeys can go. Just get rid of them. We'll keep the stallions and the mares for now. And then we'll have more horses and then that's fine. When we get more horses, we'll just keep horses. All right. We're getting more ducks as well, but that's good because ducks are going to make eggs. All the female ones have got eggs, so we'll get eggs now. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got eggs. So now we've got egg food. Donkeys are all dead. Donkeys are getting chopped up and put in there. That's good. All right. He's cooking. We kind of need to prioritize hauling the donkey meat. Everyone's sleeping now. We've got time though. We've got time. That's good. All right, cool. So steel, we've got 491 steel. How many of these? We only have the one of these on at the moment. Okay, so I need Strange to... He's repairing some stuff. Okay, he needs to go and do some recreation stuff. Consuming a simple meal. Right, so he's okay. He is recreation deprived. Once he's finished consuming his meal, he's going to take a simple meal. Right, now he's kind of repairing stuff. I don't want him to do that. I want him to prioritize on making this. And I'm going to get like Abby to prioritize working on that. I want him there. And yeah, they can go through the door, so that's fine. They're researching still, which is good. Getting this done. We need to work on deep drilling, so we're going to get deep drilling. From there, we're going to go to ground penetration scanner. We've already got the long-range mineral scanner, which we can set up. Yeah, still lots to do. How is our prisoner? 3.7, so they'll be joining us soon, so that's good. We'll get another person, which we desperately need. We've got all these components out here as well. I don't really care about a lot of this stuff. It's fine. It does say that it's deteriorating at 2 per day, which is interesting. I think we prioritize on hauling that because I don't want it to deteriorate. Don't care about anything else. How have we not got rid of that bio-encoded gun yet? Let's swap that and focus on that instead. Smelting metal from slag. So he's gone out. He's going out to find all of this slag. So that's good because look, we're at 426 and now we're at 441. And there's the gun, right? So the gun's finally gone. Oki's got food poisoning. Fair enough. Right, that one's done. Cool. Is there any more? There is. Where's he going to get it from, though? Oh, right down there. Wow, okay. It's an exotic good trader, all right? They're known as DM traders. So I can wake Woody up, click on here, and call DM traders to do a deal. And just see if there's anything they want to buy, because they're exotic traders, right? What do they want to buy? Gold, of course. I want to buy gold. What else do they want to buy? Plasteel, they're not having that. Obviously, they want to buy a lot of that stuff. We could sell some of the bisons. That's probably a really good idea because we don't need this many now. So, bison calf male. Okay, so we'll keep the male. We'll sell one of the females. We'll sell a female, even though the female's pregnant. 2 days, 1 day, that's fine. We'll sell one of the females. We'll sell... We've got 3 males. We'll sell 2... We'll sell all 3 males. We'll sell all 3 of them. He's got loads of money. We'll sell he's got bisons to sell as well. Yeah, we'll sell all of those. And the reason we'll do that is because now we're going to have one male, one female bison. That's fine. We don't really want to sell the ducks. We're going to keep the ducks. We've got so many female ducks, but we only need one male, right? So we get rid of all them. We keep one male duck, and then we keep all the rest of them are female ducks. Or I guess we can keep 2 male. It's fine. 2 male to, what's that, for 5 female, right? That's a lot of eggs. It grows quick, but lays eggs quite rarely. So, all right, so we can keep the ducks going over. That's fine. We've got the horses that we're working on. The bison we're keeping for meat right now. We don't want to buy a guinea pig. Cool. Right, that's it. We're doing that deal. So that means we're going to get paid a decent amount of money, like 1,430. They got any steel? They have not got steel. They do have components, but we don't want to buy them anymore. They have advanced components. Market value is 200. And I'm buying this for 179. It's not a bad price, you know. Yeah, but I can make them now, though, can't I? Yeah, I can make them now. I just need steel. No, we're good. We're good. We'll do that deal. It's no longer inspired by that trade because I did a great trade, so that's fine. I could have got a good price, but just not going to say. I'm going to save the steel. All right, cool. That drop pod should land, and we should get that. We've got kibble there. That's fine. A lot less animals now, so a lot less to eat. That's great. We've sold so much. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we've got the 2 bison calves now, so that's good. We've got the horses, so that's good. All right, we're good. Oski's not happy, but why? Food and sleep. Sleeping now. So when he wakes up, he'll get food, and then he'll be happy again. Cool. We've got everything we need there. I'm going to turn on this little button here so that all of this is now stuck in here. Okay, so that's the food sorted. That's the main thing. We also need to figure out what kind of events are happening at the moment. So let me see how Strange is doing with our plate armor. Still unfinished. I can kind of get him to just prioritize working on that. And yeah, the next thing we want to do, because we can do this now, is here. If we go to bills, add bill. Okay, here we can make our assault rifles. So 7 components and 60 steel. So we want to make 8 of these. So we'll set that. 3 of your colonists have got sick from malaria. Oski, Cheeseman, and Chad. So that means we're going to have to help them. And for that, they are going to have to rest. So, Chad, Oski, and Cheeseman, bed rest. In terms of the beds, we're going to pick this bed up. No, we're not actually. We're just going to... We're still trying to get this research done, right? So we're going to get that bed down. I think we can get Woody to... Woody's, yeah, researching. Don't really want to take him out of that, so we'll get Gray to prioritise doing the bed. Tending. Cannot self-tend. Woody can... Rest until healed. Rest until healed. And then was it Oski the last one? Yes. Who has food poison as well, which is really unfortunate. Rest until healed. Okay, so they're all going to rest. Now, we want to make another one of these beds. So we're going to build a copy here. We'll get Gray to build that. Okay, and then that means that these 2 can now rest. He is going to... Cheeseman will never do. Prioritize tending to Cheeseman. Yep. Cheeseman's going to prioritize tending to himself. Then prioritize tending to Chad. Then rest until healed. He's throwing up everywhere. So they need to be resting at the moment. Cool. So let's have a look and see how they're doing. So, Cheeseman. We've got a new recruit, which is pretty cool. Right, get into that bed, please. All right, so they're in the right beds now, which means if I look on the health and we look at this, right, 6.8 but a 5.1% immunity. With this one, 6.3, 6.3, and with this one, 4.1. But the immunity should be going up now. Right, they've been tended to and they're resting. Tended to and resting. Okay, so we'll do that first and tended to and resting. And I think for this case, the malaria has got all three of them. Now, I want to get this research done because then we're going to get the vitals and we actually really need them right now. So let me take away these beds. Oh, Porcupine's joined us, so that's great. So we've now got Porcupine, which is awesome. In terms of work, Porcupine is good at hunting, okay? Jam is also good at hunting, but I don't think we need Jam at hunting. Constructing, good. And then what is that? That's a 6. Okay, and... Right, just not very good at mining. Everyone's going to do research because we want to get research out as quick as we can. In this case, though, we're going to do hauling and cleaning as well. And then everything else can just... Well, this has to be a 1. This is always a 1. And these can just be 4s. There we go. And in terms of work schedule, we'll just get you to copy. Now everyone's on the same work schedule. All good. And we've got a Porcupine. Woody promised 3 fresh pumpkins to Porcupine. And oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Porcupine is the person, not a porcupine. I thought it meant like the animal, a porcupine. That makes sense. Abby is in here. So is Gray. And so I think I can get Gray to clean this room and then also clean this room because that's going to be important. And then whilst we're here, why not just clean every room? Probably not a bad shout. There's a lot of mess out here. All right, let's see how they're doing. So health-wise, that immunity is not good enough on there. That immunity is better here. And that immunity is catching up there. So Cheeseman really, really needs and can be tended to as well, right? So Woody needs to come and stand here. So I'll bring him out. And now he should be able to... We'll bring Woody in first. And then what we'll do is now we can get him to tend to Cheeseman straight away. And then clean the hospital up. Chad. Chad can also be tended to, so Woody can now come and prioritize Chad. And then that's an hour now until... Cool. So... We'll bring Woody back one more time. Right, we'll bring Woody in here as well, just to do this, so they're all tended to. If we can tend to them quickly, then the immunity should go above, which it is, so that's good. So the immunity is going up before the malaria is, so that's good. In this case, for Chad, yes, immunity's gone up, and for Cheeseman, no, Cheeseman's not. So for Cheeseman now, we're going to swap over the medicine. We don't actually have... I don't think we have any medicine, which is a bit of a problem. I really need this research to finish, which is very close. I'm a little bit concerned about Cheeseman. There's so much rubbish here. Let's get Abby to clean up this room. And also, I mean... All right, vitals monitor's done. Okay, good. Let's get that built. So if we go to miscellaneous, the vitals monitor, that can go here. It needs to go adjacent to the bed. 3 components and 50 steel. We have enough for that. Strange going to be the best person to build it. Let's come and build this one first. This is going to help with the recovery. It's going to give an extra... I don't know exactly what it is. It's increases medical 10 quality, surgical success chance, and immunity gain speed when placed directly adjacent to a hospital bed, but only works for hospital beds. Normal beds do not benefit. Attaching more than one vitals monitor to the same bed will have no effect. So 1 per bed. Yep, he's already working on it. So Stranger's coming in. He's already working on it. Alright, so we just need to wait now. Cheeseman. Oh, it's catching up actually. Cheeseman's getting better. So it's almost... There we go. And now this is being built. Done. That's got power on it. That means, there you go. The immunity is now going to go up faster. Can be tended to again. Oh, healing himself. And then has to go to bed. Has to go to bed. Getting tended to. That's good. Cheeseman should now... See, this is the important thing for us to do right now. So Cheeseman should now be... it's close. That immunity and that malaria for Cheeseman, it's really, really close. All right, cool. Nothing I can do but just keep an eye on that and wait. That's not a hospital bed, so that kind of doesn't matter. There's a fire we need to deal with. Someone will put that out. It's probably going to have to be Strange, to be fair, or Cheeseman. Although it is raining, so actually, no. A few items to change. Okay. Inspired recruitment. Thanks to High Mood, Jammer has experienced inspiration. He will recruit the next prisoner regardless of difficulty level. I really wish we had a prisoner. I kind of want to raid now. Need to put a light in that room as well. I've only just noticed that. Checking out Cheeseman, and I don't know, it's still like super close. Alright, let's do a deal. Maybe some medicine as well. If he's got medicine, I would have bought the medicine. Doesn't actually have anything that we want, to be fair, and doesn't... Oh, we'll buy some stuff from us, though. Look, we've got all these recurve bows. They're looking to buy all of these bows. So we can sell all of those and the pistols, because we just don't really need them anymore. We're not going to sell the cloth parka. I guess we could. No, we'll keep the parka. Everything else is good. We were really hoping they had some medicine, but they don't, but that's fine. We're only getting 32 out of them, but it's a little something, better than nothing. All right, Cheeseman. Yeah, still below on this. 2 hours left, and we can't... So, I could make... no, I don't think I can make a drug... Yeah, I can do drug labs. I can do a drug lab. Oh yeah, that needs to be in a lab, sorry. Oh, I've got one. I've already built one. What am I doing? I've already got one and I can make medicine. What is stopping me from making medicine? What do I need? I forgot I'd already made that. Yeah, I can do this. Let's... oh, skills required 4. Cannot make skills required 4. Medicine has to be level 4. Can nobody make it? Nobody's good enough. Literally. So I could make medicine, but I have no one that's good enough. Wow. I think Cheeseman's going to die, you know. I've done everything I can for Cheeseman, but that malaria is really... Alright, so Woody needs to be drafted and needs to come in here. Right, and then now... Rest until healed. Already tending to Cheeseman. Good. We need to get that tend out like literally the second we can. It's so important we do that. It's the only chance we've got. We've got 50% and we've really... the vitals are there. Everything's connected up. The bed's there. They're in the hospital. The hospital's clean. There's nothing else really I can do for them. There's nothing else I can really do. How are these two doing? 57, so just okay. What's this one? 71. Chad's doing really well. Cheeseman's getting it. Cheeseman's getting ahead. Ever so slowly, Cheeseman's getting ahead. No, Cheeseman, where you going? Get back to bed. No way, get back to bed. I've got to watch these 3. You have to stay in bed. You can't get out of bed, my guy. A butchered human like too. Okay, it's fine. Sick. Slept in the heat. Disturbed sleep. What's this room like in terms of temperature? 30 degrees. That's okay. It's not terrible. It's going to be hit or miss, but if we can get these 3 recovered, we're going to be just fine. Stranger's getting some sleep. These 3 are going to be resting. 6 hours until we can tend again. I think we're okay. Right, Strange, I want you to come and... I want you to come make a gun for me. Let's get our first assault rifle, shall we? So if we can get 1 armor kit, and we've got 2 by the way, because Gray's got 1 on as well now. So we'll look at the gear Gray's wearing. He's got a steel plate armor on as well, which is good. Nice. Whoa. Cheeseman, bed, rest. Come on. It's a 72%, which is good, but rest. They're all on... Oh, they're on 2s, aren't they? So I'm going to put them on 1s when they need to do that. So it's really important they do that. Right, we've got enough food there. I don't really care about how much food we've got there. God, we've got so much cloth. Got loads of medicine. I'm going to leave that like that so I can see where everything is, but I've got some stuff hidden. Right, Cheeseman's healing himself. Cheeseman's now healing Oski. I now need Cheeseman taking the Labrador to bed. No, you're not, mate. You're going to rest. You've got to force them. Okay, so 80% healed there. 97% there. You're sorted. And 80% there. Yeah, we're good. We're going to make it. Psychic soothing for females. Yeah, okay. I guess that affects Abby. There's one woman here. Right, wait. Cheeseman, get into bed. Who else was it? Wait, was it Chad? Right, Chad's immune. Fine. Cheeseman, not immune. Get into bed. Gray, come and clear up all the vomits and got a clean hospital, please. Cool. All right, that's everything done. Just need these two to rest now. Also need to stop Strange from working. All right, Cheeseman, are you good? 89%. 3 hours. I don't think we're going to need anything else for that one. For this one, 89%. Yeah, we're solid. Just stay in bed. We're good. That's done. They're playing poker, which is pretty cool. Is that 2 aces? 2 aces. Nice. Obviously, the other one was all in, obviously. Okay. That's good. Chad's just cracking on with that, I guess. Oh, but Chad can also do stuff, right? Oh, no, needs to be skill 6 there. Nothing else to do on that one. Can Chad do this one? No, that needs to be skill 7. So, okay, only Strange can do that. Cheeseman, are you healed? 94%. And 94%. Cool. Alright, that's all good. Who's got the medical emergency? Cheeseman. Cheeseman, what are you doing? Cheeseman, what are you doing? You're meant to be resting, my guy. You got malaria. Why won't he just does not rest? Just like refuses to rest. What's going on? 82 heals. Cool. 99%. Alright, he's going to be fine. Let's get him over the line to 100. He's now immune. Good. This one as well is immune. Nice. Good. Alright, we got through. That was hit and miss for a minute there. Oski here is in need of, I don't know what. Was insulted and is in darkness. Okay, so everyone's in darkness. I need to put lights out. That's probably one of the biggest challenges I've got here. So we're going to go for... we're going to go for furniture. And we're going to go for wall lamps. And we need to put lights in. We're going to put a light in there. Put a light in there. Put one in there and one in there. And then in terms of standing lamps, we should probably do that as well. So we're going to put one out here. And one out there. We'll put one just there. Because everyone's sad of being in the dark. Cool. And then later on when we need it, we'll put a couple there as well. They're going to struggle to get power though. I'll do that later. That's working, that's working. Okay, so we've got lights everywhere now, so that's good. Everyone's healed up, everyone's good. Everyone's doing well. I just want to get Strange now, who's got this to prioritize working at his table. Oh, man. Why were they fighting? Right, we're not fighting anymore, so that's good. And right, he started making an assault rifle. We need to get some research on the go, because we have no research anymore. We did mention before that we needed to do deep drilling, so we're going to get that out of the way. It's nice and quick. What else do we need? Transport pods would be cool. We'll get those. That means we can come in like others do. Don't really care about any of that. Mortars could be quite good. We could get mortars. Don't care about any of that. Don't care about any of that. Don't care about that. Don't care about any of that. Carpets would be good as well, so we can do carpets. Don't really care about any of that. Devil Strand would be good, so we can get that going. And then up to here, none of that really matters. Don't really care for a minigun. Not actually that bothered by it. Don't want that. So we'll do that. Rocket swarm launcher. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. All that. So from here, pulse charge munitions. Don't really care about that. Marine armor would be nice, but that requires advanced components and uranium. We need a lot of uranium, as well as like 100 plasteel per. See what I mean? We need so much for that. Advanced fabrications are going to be next, and then after that we're into Starflight. So we're kind of getting towards the end game now. We're getting towards the end game. And ladies and gentlemen, for today, that's it. I feel like we've achieved a lot. I feel like we've done a lot. We have sorted out and made the food for the animals more efficient. We're now preparing for war, so we're getting our gear ready now. So we're getting all of these kits. So we're going to get everyone fully kitted out. We've sorted out all of our inventory, but we've got a few things just to clean up here. A few last little bits. We'll get that sorted out. And yeah, steel. We need more steel. I've got 153 steel, so we're going to send out a wagon to go and pick up some more steel. We've got all of the animals sorted. We've just got these now, so that's good. 2 bisons, loads of stallions, which is good, and a couple of dogs. For the dogs now, we'll get the dogs back out. This one is follow master. We don't want them to attack. Cool, we're good. All right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been a useful episode. And yeah, tomorrow we'll get everyone kitted out and carry on with these assault rifles. Once we're done and we've got everyone kitted out and all of the assault rifles, we are going to come into here. And this is the Ancient Danger. We're going to come into here and see what's inside. All right. But for now, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.